Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I've lived through this horror, and I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing that you think you cannot do." Although she was born almost a century before Eleanor, Deborah Sampson lived the life this quote defines. She was the first female soldier in the American Army and fought in the Revolutionary War in 1782. Although she came from humble beginnings, her inspiring story would be written in history. Born on December 1760, Deborah Sampson grew up poor and with little prospect for her future. At the age of 10, she became an indentured servant for the Sampson family. The strength she gained from her work for the family would prove beneficial for her future. She would attend school during the winter when work was slow and would eventually become a teacher. However, Deborah was restless and seeked for adventure. She would find her thrills in the Army. According to the American Nation, A History of the United States, Deborah enlisted twice as a male soldier. First in the Massachusetts militia as Timothy Thayer, then after being discovered as Robert Shirtliff in the 4th Massachusetts Regiment of the Continental Army. During the fight, Deborah was shot in the thigh with a musket ball and received a laceration on her head. Though she allowed the hospital to fix her forehead, she left before they could fix her thigh, in fear of them to find out her true identity. Instead, she removed the musket ball herself. In 1783, Deborah became very sick with a fever, and it is said that a doctor discovered her true identity, but rather than outing her, he took her to his home to have his wife and daughter to take care of her. However it happened, Deborah's gender was made known, and she was honorably discharged from the Army. She was known for continuing to wear masculine clothes after release from the Army until she was married and had children. Deborah also made history as the first female lecturer, and according to the site of the distinguished women from past and present, she was well known for wearing her military uniform at her speeches. However, the life post-war was not different from the early life. Her family was poor and in debt to friends. Hearing her plight and conditions, Paul Revere wrote to the Congress on Deborah's behalf. Due to his connections, she was awarded a pension in the amount of $4 a month. Though her life was plagued with troubles, she has witnessed things no other woman had. Deborah Sampson was an inspiration to many, and to honor her accomplishments, the Canton, Massachusetts Historical Society designated her as official state heroine. Though she may have come from nothing, she certainly made a mark in history. She overcome fear, witnessed things she never imagined, and did what she did not think she could do. She was the First Lady of Revolution.